My 29/husband, 30/ may help cover up his friend's affair, and can't understand why I'm angry at him. For context, my husband and I have been together for 7 years. He has a best friend, Liam, 30, who is married to Eleanor, 31, and they've been together longer than us. I've been friends with Eleanor almost as long as I've known my husband. I met her through my husband/Liam a month ago. My friend called me in tears to tell me she found out her husband was having an affair. She confronted him and he swore he would end things and focus on their marriage. 2 days ago, her Liam called my husband to ask him to confirm Liam was going to spend the evening with him. My husband said he was. I know he was lying because we had plans that evening, so I confronted him about it. He got defensive and said he was only helping his friend out and it wasn't a big deal because he only needed time alone, and that Eleanor was too controlling. We got in an argument, and eventually I asked him if he knew Liam had had an affair. He denied it, but he's a bad liar. So I knew he was. I asked him how long he's been covering for him, but he refused to answer any of my questions. When I told him I was going to let Eleanor know Liam wasn't going to be with my husband, he got really upset and told me I shouldn't do that. We kept arguing over it, and I eventually told him we should cancel our plans, and he could really go hang out with Liam since helping him was so important to him. I ended up moving into the guest room, and haven't really spoken to my husband much since. He keeps telling me he doesn't understand why I'm so angry since it's like he was the one having the affair. But I really can't look at him the same way. How do I explain to him why I'm so upset with him? Am I overreacting? Too long, don't dread. My husband helped his friend cover up his affair, knowing I was friends with his wife. He now doesn't see why I think. Tell him this incident has given you insight about his values around cheating. He supports it on some level and is willing to cover for his friend. Then ask how you are supposed to trust he's not going to do the same to you. A couple sessions of couples counseling may be worth. Ask him if he would be okay with you lying and covering up for Eleanor if she was the one who was cheating on Liam. Ask him how it would make him feel if he found out Eleanor was having an affair and you knew about it the whole time, but kept it a secret from him and from Eleanor's husband. Does it sound like a partner with integrity to you? You're angry because your husband thinks cheating is okay, and you do not. And if cheating is okay, what else is acceptable? Would he also cover for Liam if Liam was out there committing armed robberies? Would he cover for Liam if he wanted to do drugs that Eleanor wasn't aware? Where does the line get drawn? Is there even a line? Why does your husband feel that it's acceptable to deceive and disrespect Eleanor? Because by going along with Liam's schemes, your husband is disrespecting Eleanor. Right along with Liam. If Eleanor is so controlling and Liam doesn't really mean to work on their marriage, then Liam should get out of the relationship, not screw around behind her back. It's a cowardly move, and that your husband supports it means that he thinks along the same lines. You're angry because you don't want to be married to a cowardly, disrespectful liar with a flexible moral compass. Did you tell Eleanor?